What's cracking, y'all? How's everybody doing today, man? Welcome to another edition of Talk My Shit, boy. I'm your host with the most. Cheers, toast. Fucking with that nasty ass Tito's right now. Blunt by many. You dig what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, I knew I said I was gonna have my homegirl on last week, but she got kind of busy with the comedian DC Young Fly was here last weekend, man, and did his thug thing at the Tacoma at the Nate Jackson Super Funny Comedy Club. Let me say that one more time. At the Nate Jackson Super Funny Comedy Club, man. If you guys are ever in town, want to go check out some great shows, man, slide through, man. Holler at them, man. They got a great setup, man. I like it over there, man. They can work on the food though a little bit, but shout out to them niggas. But yeah, man. Hopefully I can get her on real soon, like. Today's gonna be a real touchy subject, man. This is one of the ones that hit hard with me. I too am a member. But nah, man, that depression, man. We gotta talk about it, man. It's a common illness. It's so common that everybody suffers from a form of depression. Overthinking is a form of depression. Anxiety is a form of depression. The loss of energy to want to do, certain things, it's all forms. So what I'm gonna do today is just break down the definition. I'm gonna break down the definition, man, and just give you intel. Then I'm gonna give you a little true Hollywood story about myself. You know what I mean? How I deal with it and cope with it. You know what I'm saying? For the many years I've been dealing with it. But it's serious out there, man. And if you know anybody that's suffering from it, man, reach out to them. Reach out to them. People who are suffering from depression, especially the severe, causes of it, to where they thinking about harming themselves, man. Like, them the people that you guys really need to reach out to and look out for, man. They may not tell you that they all right, or they may not tell you anything that's wrong with them, but trust me, something's wrong with them. You just won't know about it. So, with that being said, depression. So you got clinical depression, also called major depression, a mental health disorder characterized by persistently depressed mood or lost interest in activities causing significant impairment in daily life. So pretty much, a lot of people who suffer from depression, let things get in the way. They let their depression get in the way of what they're trying to either accomplish out of life, or just daily activities. Like this says, daily activities. It's a tough one. It says possible causes include a combination of biological, physiological, and social sources of distress. Intercretionally research suggests these factors may cause changes in brain functions, including altered activity of certain neutral circuits in the brain. So So pretty much they're saying that depression is a brain situation. It has something to do with your brain, the circuits and all that fun stuff, the neurons and all that. So that kind of brings me back to that little saying, how people just say mind over matter. You control your mind. Your mind don't control you. You control your mind. So if you are suffering from depression, like I said, I'm gonna give you guys my true Hollywood story, man, and hopefully, like I said, we'll give you some type of insight on how to, I guess, cope with it or deal with it from day to day, because everybody deals with it differently. You know, some people cause harm to themselves or others. Others just stay quiet. Others end up turning out to be serial killers. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like, there's levels to this shit. So, let's get down to the symptoms. Because, phew, this is what it is. So, I broke it down into, how many categories? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so pretty much 6. So these are the symptoms, and I'm going to give you the definition of each symptom. So, you have moods. So that's it be like that sometimes. So you got anxiety, empathy, general, what the fuck did I say? Oh, discontent, guilt, hopelessness, loss of interest, loss of interest or pleasure in activities, mood swings. That's my bitch barking. I'm gonna read that mood one again because I was kind of stumbling. I might stumble over it again. But it says anxiety, empathy, general discontent. I don't know why I can't read my own handwriting, man. This is retarded. Guilt, hopelessness, loss of interest or pleasure in activities, mood swings. And then you have, that's the mood one. So you know your mood swings, you change from time to time. 1 minute you're up, 1 minute you're down. 1 minute you're the happiest man on earth. The next minute, you know what I'm saying? You ready to kill everybody. And then like, a lot of depression comes from like guilt. Like you feel some certain way. Like just say like for me, you know, since I grew up without my mom and dad, so therefore I feel some type of guilt. You know what I mean? Like why? You know what I mean? Why? Maybe was it my fault? You know what I mean? Did I come at the wrong time? You know, I don't know what the fuck the variables are, but it bothered me. Even to this day, it still bothers me. The fact that, you know what I mean? Who knows how my life would have turned out? You know, maybe I wouldn't be as blunt and such an asshole to many. You know, I don't know. But, so my next one is behavioral. Agitation, excessive crying, irritable, restlessness, or social isolation. That behavioral one, that is me to the core. I don't fuck with a lot of people. You know what I mean? I'm a sociable person. You can approach me. You know, we can have conversation and all that. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna pick up the phone, call nobody. Anything I do in my, you know what I'm saying, in my free time, whatever or not, I do it by myself. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be taking trips, just walking my dog along the park, or, you know what I mean, going out to eat. Like, I do a lot of things by myself. I don't have a problem with that. Is it a form of, is it because of my depression? No, I'm not going to say that. I have trust issues that, you know what I mean, that stem from when I was a child. You know what I'm saying? Knee high to a fly's eye. So, that's the reason why I isolate myself. Irritable, you get irritable fast. You know what I mean? Like, you just want things to speed up. Like, man, get out the way. Like, especially when you're behind the wheel. Like, me, I get irritable when I'm behind the wheel, man. Motherfuckers can't drive, bro. That pisses me the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Where motherfuckers stop in front of a yield sign. Like, man, that shit pisses me the fuck off. You know what I mean? Like, goofy shit. I'm irritable. When motherfuckers take too long, I'm irritable. When I be at work and motherfuckers ain't moving fast enough, I'm irritable. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of shit irritates me. Restlessness. You know what I'm saying? So these are all the behavioral symptoms. Then you got sleep. And I'm going to tie all this into, like I said, all these right here really hit home to me because, like I said, I suffer from all of this. So I can, I'm not going to say proudly, but confidently say that, you know, I suffer from depression. You dig what I'm saying? So, sleep. You got early awakening, excess sleepiness, insomnia, or restless sleep. Whole body excessive hunger, fatigue, or loss of appetite. Like I said, man, all this shit hit home, man. So then you got the conjugative. Lack of concentration is concentration. That's not even a fucking word. Lack of concentration, slowness in activity or thought, thoughts of suicide. Let me read that again. Conjugative, lack of concentration, slowness in activity or thoughts of suicide, or thoughts of suicide. People, if you ever get to the point where you feel like hurting yourself, talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. Get that shit about you. Release it, man. Release it. But make sure you're talking to somebody who don't pass judgment. So you might want to do it to somebody who don't know you. Or somebody that you really, really trust. Then you got weight. Gain or you losing weight. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you're not eating right already, you know what I'm saying, then, you know, you're suffering from the depression, you know, you're really not eating. So your weight, you know what I'm saying, fluctuates. It goes back and forth. I know mine do. You know what I mean? I've been trying to get a solid 200 my whole damn near life. But my weight jumps from 174 to 185. 185 on a good day. You dig what I'm saying? I think the heaviest I ever been was 192. I might have smacked 198, but who knows, man? I don't know. So you got mood, behavioral, sleep, cognitive, and weight. I got some shit, boy. This book is crazy. And this is also a common thing. Like, this is it's like, it says poor appetite. I mean, I wrote down poor appetite and also repeatedly going over the thoughts, going over the same thoughts. Just going over thoughts over and over, repeating it. Just, that's a form of depression. Stop that, man. Stop beating yourself up. Stop beating yourself up, man. They say depression is not curable. I think that's full of shit. I really think it's based on the individual and how determined that person is to either better their situation or take the good about that bad situation or whatever, you know what I'm saying, thought process they may be in. So, you know, with them little tidbits that I gave you on depression, let me wipe this table off. Let me go ahead and show you, you know what I'm saying, explain how that ties in with me. Like I said, this is it's a fucked up subject, but it's a subject that, one, needs to be talked about. Two, needs not to be overlooked. There's a lot of people out here crying for help. And a lot of those people don't know how to express themselves, so they won't come up and tell you. There's a lot of people who wish they weren't even on this planet no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're so, depression is deep, man. Trust me. So let me get to me. So, me personally, fuck when the doctor diagnosed me and all that silly sucker shit. I've been, let me see, I'm 37. I've been suffering from depression It's just, matter of fact, the day I got took from my mom, man, and they had me and my little brother in this little detention center, man. I don't know what the fuck it was, man, but these kids was crazy. They was jumping out of windows, throwing shoes and shit out the windows. Um, right then and there, I knew something was wrong. I was fairly young, fairly young, 4 or 5. I'm gonna say 5 at the oldest. I was young. I knew something was wrong because of the fact, one, they had not released me and my little brother to, no closer family members or nothing like that. And then they started asking me goofy ass questions, you know what I'm saying? Like, have you been abused as a child and this and that? And I'm like, nah, bruh. You know what I mean? Like, really, I'm not really trying to answer no questions because like I said, I'm a young kid, man. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, where my mom at, man. This is crazy. Ain't nobody telling me shit. I don't know nothing. You know what I mean? I don't know nothing. So here I am at this young age, already forced to be an adult. This is one of them signs, that emotional shit. Foster care is a fucked up place, bro. So I was forced to be an adult early, man. I had to look out for my little brother. So not only do I have to protect me, I got to protect him. Make sure nothing goofy happens to him because, like I said, there's a lot of foul shit going around at this little detention center that it bothered me. Do I remember the name of the detention center? No, I do not. But it was horrible. So after going through that for a few days or however long we was in there for, they gave me my little brother a case manager. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, yet again, I'm not knowing what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm little. You know what I mean? I'm 5, 6, and like I'm between 4 and 6, but I'm gonna say 5 though, because I didn't get to my grandparents until I was 7. So I'm gonna say I was 5. And like I said, forced to be an adult early. You know, staying strong through the whole thing, trying not to break down. But the whole time, I really want to, like I am right now in front of y'all, break down because, like I said, I'm a kid. This is not supposed to be happening to a kid. You know what I'm saying? So it got to the point where, they started throwing me my little brother in homes and shit. That's how I knew, and that's when I learned that foster care is a hustle for the parents that do it. I mean, there are some parents out there that really like, for ones that can't have kids and want to adopt and all that. I commend y'all. But for y'all that's really abusing the situation, where you got about umpteen kids living in your house, and they're all, I mean, you're collecting the check from me, like that's horrible. That's not love at all. You really don't care about them kids. Them kids is what we got right now, overpopulating jails, besides the, you know what I mean, the fatherless and all the other, you know what I mean, whatever. But it's a fucked up situation. I don't wish that shit on nobody, bro. Not nobody. Not even my worst enemy. Like that. So that's where the social isolation comes in as far as me go. You know what I mean? Like, this is why I'm so, I'm so to myself. And now, mind you, my mom had 3 kids. I got an older brother. When shit went south, his dad came and got him. So like I said, that just left me and my little brother in the, you know what I'm saying, thrown to the wolves. And we were abused at them homes, man. Like, and back in them days, like I said, this is in the 80s. You dig what I'm saying? So shit was different, man. Shit was different. And it's crazy though, because like I said, I lived in St. Louis. And I don't even know how the fuck. I mean, I know how I ended up in Washington because of my grandparents, but I just don't know how I went from St. Louis to California to here I am in Washington. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a really weird situation that me and my little brother had to go through. So we're in the system, and they're putting us with these families and shit. And it's weird though, cause like the adopted families maybe already had like 1 or 2 kids already. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe of their own. They just wanted some more, and you know, like, hey, let's try these 2 kids. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie, I was irresponsive. You know what I mean? Like, they was asking me questions, I wouldn't talk. I would tell my little brother not to talk. You know what I mean? Like, you're not my parent. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like I'm saying, like I'm being grown now. You know what I mean? Like, I can't show no weakness. Lady, you're not finna, whoever, sir, none of that. You're not, you know what I'm saying? So we just kept going from home to home. And then it got to the point where they was trying to separate us, me and my little brother, because they were saying that, you know, my little brother was bad, and us together, it was just too much trouble. People couldn't handle us, families couldn't handle us, and yada, yada, yada. So they got to the point where they were separating us. When I say all hell broke loose, I think that might have been the worst decision that people could ever do. I raised hell. I mean, the little family that came and got me, I acted up so tough to where I want to say they brought me back that day type shit. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't busting a move. I was just sitting there crying. You know what I'm saying? I might have been throwing some cuss words. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's my little brother? You know what I mean? Like, I was off that at a young age. Like, man, you guys got me fucked up. Man, I'm not here. Man, fuck these people. You know what I mean? Like, I was really off that. Like I said, I don't know exactly what the language I was using back then, but trust me, nigga, I was going off. And so, by my surprise, you know, so my little brother was already cutting up. You know what I mean? Like, before we got separated. And the reason why we got separated, you know what I'm saying? So, he's cutting up. And to the point where they was just like, you know what, fuck it, okay, we're gonna keep these 2 together. So, long story short, lo and behold, my auntie in California at the time. She was in the military. We was living in Chula Vista, California. And be right outside of San Diego, right in between Tijuana, boy. We was right there, Southern California, man, popping, boy. I think we might have been the only black family in the neighborhood, though. But the essays loved us, though. You know what I mean? Like, it was crazy, though. It was a little different. You know what I mean? Like I said, here I am. You know what I mean? Like, I remember family members, but I don't remember family members. You know what I'm saying? At that age, you know what I'm saying? It's like saying she's my auntie. Okay, that's cool. You know, whatever. My mom's reaching out. I'm talking to my mom. Okay, it's my mom. You know, at the now, like I said, this is why I isolate myself. You know what I mean? Like, because at the end of the day, it's like, I felt like, where the fuck were you people at when we first got snatched up? You know what I mean? Like, shit just started building up. So that kind of added more to my frustration. You know what I mean? And I thought about this, like, even to this day, like, I still think about that. Like, man, everybody talking about they love me and shit, but nigga, I was in that system, nigga, for a hot second. I was in that system for a hot second. So we live with my auntie. You know what I'm saying? Out there in California, man. Auntie, I ain't gonna lie, man. My auntie was cool, man. Me and my brother had the freshest bikes in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? We was cool. We had, you know, games, whatever. You know, it was all right, man. My auntie had a lot of boyfriends, though. That I do remember. But, you know, that's, you know, none of my business. She was grown, you know, getting it in. But, I remember this time, and I caught myself smoking a cigarette and fucked around and burnt a hole in the couch. But my dumb ass, nigga, I flipped the couch over. The mattress. Or not the mattress, but the couch cushion. And so she couldn't see the burn mark. Man, she must have came in here on some cleaning shit and had the same idea I had. Man, this couch is there. You flip this side over. Man, seen that burn mark? Boy, I'm talking about, I had about 10 cigarettes in my mouth and made me lit all. That's why I don't smoke cigarettes to this day. It's because of that incident right there. I don't smoke cigarettes to this day because of that. Fuck that. Yeah, I shouldn't be inhaling all that. Like I said, I'm a kid, bro. Like, I done had a fucked up childhood, man. Y'all wonder why I'm fucked up, man. Look at the shit that was going on. You know what I mean? But like I said, my brother, man, I don't know what the fuck he was on, because he told the people that, you know, my auntie wasn't feeding us and shit. So I just remember one day going to school, man, and police coming to get me. You know what I mean? What the fuck's going on now? Man, we had just moved into this house, and I just remember the police coming to get me. Man, Mr. Hines, can you come with us? Mr. Moran, man, what the fuck going on? Back to the system. I mean, it was like, whoa. I think we made it only stay with my auntie for about like a year, bro. And it was like, what the fuck? We back in it. Truth comes out. This nigga said some goofy ass shit. So when we pull up to the house to go get our stuff, boy, my auntie is balling, dog. Balling. Like, she ain't trying to let us go. Man. So I'm just like, man, what the fuck, bro? Like, this is supposed to be my family. This is my family now. I'm back into this shit again. Like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, I'm a young kid. Like, why am I going through this? Why? I just, you know what I mean? Like, I'm 6. Now I'm 6. California, I'm 6. Like, what the fuck's going on now? We're back in the system. Back to that goofy shit, man, and that shit was a piece of shit, dog, in every way, because they was just trying to label, you know what I mean, me and my little brother as ADHD and ADD, and we got this wrong with us, we need to be taking this medication, we need to be doing this and that, and man, they was, pretty much, their plan was to destroy us to where we would be incarcerated somewhere Lo and behold, bitch, I ain't. Neither is my little brother. Nigga, what's happening? So in the system for a while. Now, mind you, as I'm getting older, I'm starting to figure out what's going on. You know what I mean? My mom got arrested. Bam. She's serving time. She got hit for 10 years. Ooh. Damn. Okay. My dad, man, who knows where the fuck that nigga at? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess he was locked up because in order for my grandmother to adopt me, my little brother, or in order for me in order to adopt me, whatever, he signed over his rights. See, all me, my older brother, and my little brother we all got the different dads, and so my dad signed over his rights to my grandmother. They came and got that nigga out of jail. He was in jail. You know, he had the orange jumpsuit on, man, signing his rights over. So I don't think I was there, whatever, whatnot, but anyways, man, a lot of that sob shit, but pretty much though, man, I felt a lot of abandonment growing up. You know what I mean? I just felt like the people that were supposed to be there wasn't there. And like I said, once I got to my grandma, you know, that's when I finally got, in my eyes, the only time I ever been stable in my life, when I lived with my grandparents. They were two hard-working individuals, talented individuals. My grandma was man, she moved her way all the way up to the, you know what I mean, to the banking game. You know what I'm saying? To where she was making, man, some nice little six figures, you know what I'm saying, a year. And then my grandfather, he was an engineer at Boeing. You know what I mean? Did the electrician at Boeing. Right, the fuck you want to do? He did the wires and shit on the plane. And he was a musician, reggae. You know what I'm saying? He played all instruments, percussions. I mean, our house was. I mean, staying with my grandparents, bro. That's where I learned family. I learned what hard work is. I learned what hard work can get you. I also learned discipline. Pretty much, if you know me, I'm my grandparents, minus the cussing, the weed smoking, you know what I'm saying, all that silly shit. You know what I mean? They didn't. My parents, they didn't. All that drug and shit, they did all that in their past life. You know what I mean? So by the time we got there, you know, they established people in, you know, going in their little careers. You know, like I said, my grandma worked at Washington Mutual, and my grandfather worked at Boeing. You know what I'm saying? So they had a path. My grandmother was a heavy churchgoer. My grandfather didn't go. So me and my little brother, we grew up in the church. Walker Chapel, AME, man, what's happening? You feel me? That's the church I went to my whole life. It's the only church really I know, you feel me? So, I don't know, man, I learned a lot, man. You know, I had my first set of pets. We had a bird, 2 dogs. I don't know, man, it was a different life, something I never witnessed or seen, but the same token, me being who I am, I just didn't think it was going to last long. I didn't think it was going to last as long as it did. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't, you know what I mean? Like, I always lived with an uncertainty. You know what I mean? Like I said, that's just that form of depression. Like, I was always overthinking stuff. I was always thinking the negative. Like, I didn't push myself to be who I should have been because of my depression. Man, I was a fucking athlete, bro. You know what I'm saying? I did everything. But I let my depression, I let the lack of support I had, or the lack of support I let be around me. You know, because like I said, I wasn't as receptive to people. Like, hey man, you know, Dante, I'm your counselor, man. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do for me, bro? Like, what? And it was one of them crazies, like, man, I know what my problem is. Like, I know what my problem is. I didn't need medication for that. I didn't need to go to see no therapist for it. I didn't need to, like, I knew what my problem was. I just needed to find something that would, even to this day, I just needed to find something that's going to get me over. You know what I mean? Like, like I said, you wouldn't know I've suffered from depression unless I told you. Like I said, I've been telling you guys this whole fucking video. Like I said, this depression shit is real. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll sit there and laugh with you, crack jokes with you all damn day, laugh, man. We gonna pop it, whatever. Mentally, I'm hurting. You know, like this shit sucks. I'm a loner, bro. Like this shit sucks. And then I hate like when I let motherfuckers get close to me and then they end up and go. You know what I mean? Or something happens, fall out. I don't know. It's it's just weirdo shit. Cause like I said, I'm one of them motherfuckers. If I can say I got you, I got you. I'm not gonna leave nobody stranded, man. I can't. You know what I mean? That's just not who I am. I'm not cut like that. I don't, you know, I don't know. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you, man. And like I said, I mean, I tell you I love you. And like I said, that's another thing. You know what I mean? Like growing up, like I didn't hear that I love you shit. So I don't tell motherfuckers I love them. I don't even tell my son I love him, but he know I love him. I mean, I might be the only motherfucker I tell I love him is my son. Unless like my mom say it and I say it back. But other than that, like I show my love. I'm not gonna sit there and tell you I love you all day. I'll just show you. You know, I'm always gonna be available to everybody that I love, everybody that I care about, everybody I got. You know what I mean? I'm always gonna be available. There's never gonna be a time where you can't get a hold of me or be able to reach me unless something happened or something going on. But even still, I'm gonna reach back if capable. So like, like I said, my social isolation. I'm a loner, man. Like I said, I love being around people, but it's just like I don't trust people. People irritate me. They bot like I don't know. Like I deal with you for a minute, but after a while, I was just like, man, get the fuck away from me. That irritable feeling, like I'm an irritable person. Like a lot of shit irritates me. You know what I mean? When motherfuckers don't move like I move, it irritates me. You know what I mean? Like if you don't move with a certain type of urgency, it irritates me. Like I show up to everything I'm supposed to do on time. Like I just wanted to be. I'm showing up on time. You know what I mean? Like anything I ever did besides school, you know what I mean? I'll show up to school, but I'll skip. But as far as like anything else, job related, anything, man, my attendance has always been A1, man. I don't fuck around. You know, like I said, if I got somewhere to be, especially if they pay me, man, I'm showing the fuck up. Restless. I mean, if you know me, I do not sleep. I probably sleep for about 2-3 hours. I take little cat naps, but I don't sleep. I go off 2-3 hours every day. I've been doing that for the past 28 years. I don't sleep. I can't tell you, yeah, about 28 years. It's been the last time I ever had a solid 8 hours of sleep. I don't sleep. It sucks. I wish I could. Once I'm up, I go. Like I said, I'll take me a little cat nap, and that'll be all the sleep. I'll go in all the way into the next day. That cat nap might be 45 minutes to maybe 2 hours. Man, shit. That 2 hours, I'm all the way on to the next day until I take me another little cat nap. You know what I mean? Like, it's... I hate it, man. I hate it. Like, it seems like my mind's always... I always tell people, like, I'm doing something. I'm not... I always say... I'm supposed to be doing something that I'm not. That's the reason why my mind's always going. Like I'm supposed to be doing something that I'm not right now. Whether it be performing, whether it be doing something to where I'm creating, I'm making something happen. Like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing because my mind's awake and it's moving. It's telling me, man, bust this move, do that move. But because of the depression, I'm not motivated enough. Like I feel like I don't have enough people pushing me. But at the end of the day, it's not about other people. It's about me. It's about you if you're suffering from it. Don't worry about nobody else. Focus on you. I'm just using me as an example. My appetite is horrible. I probably eat like once a day. Well, that's why you're so skinny. Nah, bitch. The reason why I'm skinny is, first of all, there's no fat dudes in my family. Just want to say that. Yeah, if you got that Haynes last name, man, yeah, you're a slender individual. You know, I show you my 50-year-old uncle right now. He's a little older than 50, but slender guy. Holla at me. And then, like, I have this issue where I go over thoughts. Like I beat myself with it, and that drains a lot. That's a lot of drainage. Because like I said, I overthink a lot, but I don't overthink to where shit don't get done. I overthink like I said, I think outside the box, man. I'm not a one-sided thinker. I think about the good and I think about the bad. You know what I mean? First things first, I'm gonna analyze the situation. Is this a situation I even want to put myself in? Do I really want to be a part of it? And once I analyze the situation, it's when I make my choice. Now, I make my choice, but I still think about what the consequences could be or what the backlash might be or, you know what I mean? Like, I always think about that. I'm going to make my decision regardless. But I don't know if that's critical thinking or I don't know. I'm not a big guy on words, so it's probably the reason why I cuss a lot. I'm trying to tone that shit down, but I guess I'm stuck in my ways. Depression is a motherfucker, people. We all suffer from some shape, way, or form, man. We need to not stress over things we cannot control. Like I'm telling you guys that, and I be telling myself, like, I need to start practicing what I preach. But it'd be hard, man. Like I said, the motivation ain't there, man. Like, the willpower is there. Like, I get up every day. I work 7 days a week. I take care of my dog, take care of my bills. Still makes, you know what I'm saying, maintain my level of appearance or however, whatever you want to call it. Like, grown man shit, pretty much. But it's tough. It's tough. Like, as I'm talking to you guys, like, I'm lightweight holding back tears. Because, like I said, I'm a truthful person, man. And, I mean, I lie on some shit. Like, you know what I mean? My girlfriends, I always lied on to them about the other bitches and shit. But me, this shit right here, this is the truth, bro. When I was younger, man, they tried to have me on Ritalin, Wellbutrin, Adderall. What's so crazy? I knew me. I knew I didn't need that stuff. I knew all I had to do was change me. And what did I do? Man, I started snatching up shit up in school. I'm getting Paul Robeson Awards, mayor honor scholarships type shit. You know what I'm saying? When I'm meeting the mayor of Seattle and he still knows me to this day. That's crazy. 95, between 95 and 97, I was a lightweight B student, real shit. I was handling my businesses on tests. Like I said, I could show you my you know, I can't show you the trophy case because, you know, the trophies is long gone. Niggas done move. But certificates, all types of, you know what I mean, plaque, man, bro. And I did it only because the jackass or the asshole in me. It was to let these people know it wasn't because I was a difficult kid. It wasn't that because of that at all. I was just an angry kid. And the only way I can get you guys to hear me out was the last shout. But instead of you guys listening to me, you try to drug me. And that fucked you up. I say it fucked you up because it did. It didn't fuck me up because I knew I didn't need this shit. I did a little trial run, didn't work for me. I was still cutting up. So y'all what? Y'all come back with another pill? I'm still cutting up. You want to come back with another? Or put him on a counselor? Still cutting up. This is not it, people. Just listen to me. I think this lady name was Edna Jackson. She was a counselor at Odessa Brown. I don't know where she's at. I hope she's still alive. God bless her if she is. Edna Jackson. I think that was her name. Black lady. She was just like, man, Dante, what is it going to take for you to get this thing right? If everybody would just leave me the fuck alone. Straight up what I said. And she's like, what do you mean? I don't have a problem with you. You're just doing your job, but I don't need you. I don't need no medication. I just need everybody to just leave me alone. Let me do me. Stop trying to diagnose me with shit. What's wrong with me? You guys can't help anyway. It's up to me. It's up to you as an individual who's suffering from this disease called depression. It's up to you as an individual to help yourself. These doctors ain't gonna be able to help you. Can't no medication help you. You're gonna have to channel. Like I said, it's mind. Mind. If it doesn't matter, it shouldn't control your mind. You dig what I'm saying? It shouldn't be a thought. Like I said, I'm saying this, and I know I should be practicing what I preach, but at the same time, it's so easy for me to say because even though I don't listen to me, somebody out there may be listening to me. Listen. I may not be able to save me, but I can save you. Not on no suicidal shit. Don't get it twisted, y'all. Fuck that. But if you are an individual that's suffering from depression, now this is one of my forms of getting over my depression. This little punk ass podcast thing is not jumping like I want to, only because of the fact I'm not putting the effort into it. But at the same time, it takes effort, it takes time, it takes money. Like, I got the little janky set up, but it's not. Hold on. Sugar. Come here. Oh, okay. The fuck was you doing? How are you so dirty? This dog be tripping. And look, for all y'all who suffering depression like me, I mean, get you an animal, man. Animals are great support support. Animals are great support, I guess. I don't know. They're great support animals. I don't know. They're great support. They work out, man. Like I said, I can sit there and talk to my dog. She ain't gonna pass no judgment. I don't know what the fuck she's thinking. I know she hear me, but I don't know what she's thinking. So she's, in my eyes, she's not passing judgment. She might be judging me and doggy. Like, damn, my owner retarded than a motherfucker. I am with the retarded owner. I don't know what the fuck this bitch saying to me. But she works out, though. Like, she helps out with my anxiety. I don't know if I can even say I got it. I suffer from anxiety. I suffer from all this shit, man. I'm telling you, like, every symptom that you can think of, man, when it comes to this depression shit. I suffer from it. Tough. I hate it. Is it something that can be cured? Not medically. No, it cannot. Mentally, yes. And I say that you're gonna have to alter yourself, alter your mind, alter your train of thought, alter your movements, change the people you hang with, change the music that you listen to. You're gonna have to alter your thought process. Like I said, depression is all within the mind. Like I said, and it's, like I said, I suffer from it, but at the same time, I push myself. I always make sure I have. You know what I mean? I don't see myself going without. Um, I don't know what the end all be all of my life story is gonna be. I speak greatness, but people, if you are suffering from depression, fuck them hotlines, fuck that medication. What you need to do, hear me out, is sit at your edge of your bed, turn off all noise, including phone. And those thoughts that you keep repeating in your head over and over, the thought, the over, the this and the that, and the yada, da, 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 da. Think about how great you will be once you overcome all of that. Think about how powerful, how good, how blessed, how overwhelmed you will be once you get past that. It's a tough road. Now, how do you ask? How do you get past that? It's real easy to say. How do you? You got to find things that interest you, like really, really interest you. My hobby is talking shit. I talk shit with the best of them. You know what I mean? And it just me, talking shit. People be like, oh man, you're crazy. Nah, man, it's just me being me. Um, but I love helping others, man. I'm like, my heart is bigger than my mouth. And that also triggers a lot of the symptoms of my depression because, like I said, my heart's bigger than my mouth. Once I let you into who I am, I'm not gonna say I hold you to a standard, but you are something to me. You know what I mean? You are something to me. You're not just anybody out here. Like, there's a lot of motherfuckers out here who know my name. There's a lot of motherfuckers out here who I went to school with. None of them motherfuckers' names or numbers are in my phone. Just like my number's not in their phone. They don't know where my birthdays is unless I post it. I don't know where their birthday is unless they post. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of people. Like, we all know a lot of people. But how many people can say you got a friend? You know what I mean? So, you're going to have to alter yourself. You're going to have to change your way of thought. Like I said, it's a hard road. It's a hard road, bumpy road, windy road. But there's a light at that motherfucking tunnel, y'all. I'm telling you, man. This depression shit, we can beat it, and it's not their medication. I smoke a lot of weed. That's the only medication I do. I smoke hella weed. That's it. I don't go see no therapist. I don't know Dean biscuits. Well, y'all niggas babies in there drinking. Nigga, I'm chilling, man. It's my Friday. Or, it's not my Friday. It's my Friday from my other job, but gotta go get this other paper these next 2 days. You feel me? But look, man, for real, man, if you guys know anybody that's suffering from depression, man, any shape, way, or form of it, man, reach out to them. Stay connected, stay contact. You know what I'm saying? Show them that you care. Show them that you're willing to do whatever it takes to help them get through whatever it is that they get through. Because it is a tough. Like I really feel alone as well. Like I really feel like whoever's gonna show up to my funeral is gonna be the immediate. It's not gonna be all the people that I helped out. It's not gonna be the people that I gave advice to. It's not gonna be the people that I didn't give money. You know what I mean? It's not gonna. Some tell me them people are not gonna show up to my funeral. And it's crazy because, like I said, I know I've done a lot for people, for a lot, and for people to turn their back on me or speak ill of me or however, what like that is for one, is beyond me. It hurts, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I don't project that energy if I say I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like you would never have to question my loyalty, nothing. Like I'm solid to my core. But look, man, as y'all see, my phone's finna eye, man. I should have had this bitch on the charger this whole time, cause I don't know, man. I could go all day about this depression shit, boy. This shit sucks, man. It really do sucks. But look, we can beat this. We need a fucking ribbon. Everybody got a ribbon, but don't lupus got a ribbon? We need a ribbon, man. Depression need a ribbon, man. We can beat this depression shit, man. We can. I'm gonna help y'all beat it, man. The best way possible. Like I said, man, I don't smile a lot loud. I mean, like I said, I don't know, man. How I deal with mines. I really can't tell you how I really deal with mines. I just go, people. I just go. Like I don't try not to think about it, but it's hard because, like I said, things as I'm at work, I'm thinking about shit that has nothing to do with work. It might be a relationship issue. Like, damn, what the fuck? Nigga, I cheated on that bitch. Bro. Was she really worth me cheating on? Nah, I don't know. I should have gave it a shot. You know, like, or damn, man, why'd I leave that job, man? That job was cool though. Let's think if I was still there to this day, bro, I'd have been making cool, man. Like I don't know, man. I just be thinking about all types of shit. It should be random, all corners of the earth, man. But like I said, I'm 37 years old, man, and I never been to the penitentiary. I never been robbed, jumped. I'm not in no gangs. Um, I can go anywhere in anywhere in my city. I feel I can go anywhere in any other city because for one, I know how to conduct myself, and I don't know. I'm not saying that I'm untouchable. Anybody can be touched. I'm definitely not untouchable. I'm scrawny, you know what I mean? So I'm definitely not an untouchable motherfucker. But at the same time, like I said, I know how to conduct myself. So, and then in my city, you know what I mean? It's my city, man. If I can't flow through my city, man, I feel like I can't flow through nowhere else. You know what I mean? So if I can't post up in the South End, or if I can't post up in the CD, I don't fuck with the West Seattle, but I'll slide through the West. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with the West like that to be posted up like that, cause I never fucked with West Seattle. Period. Um, you might catch me posted up somewhere in the TAC town. I mean, I live in TAC now. You know what I'm saying? So Federal Way, man, I be all over this bitch. You feel me? I'm Kent, Auburn, SeaTac, Tukwila. There's no place I can't go in my city, man, my state. I feel I can go anywhere. And I say that because of for one, like I said, the type of individual I am, the type of person I turned myself into opposed to what they thought I was going to be. You dig what I'm saying? They thought I was going to be a motherfucker locked up, catching hella cases, yada, yada, yada. I'm probably dead by now, some who banging shit, but nah. I got one kid. He about to be 18 in August. My little brother, he's his own success story. That motherfucker's, you know what I mean? He's rich. You know what I mean? They're like, oh man, D, why don't you? Because that's my brother's hustle. This is, you know what I mean? This is me. At the same token, at the same time, if I need something, I can. I try to, but I don't. I get it off from me. I like that that gratification, doing it because I like celebrating because I did it, not because I got the handout, because I did it, I made it happen. You know what I mean? I want to be able to sit at that table with my brother, and you know what I mean? Hey, we sit at the table like bosses. I feel like I'm a boss when I talk to him regardless. This is my little brother, but at the same token, at the same time, you know what I mean, man, I gotta give credit where credit due. You know what I mean? He's a very successful individual. Got a house, Tesla, Land Rover, trying to get something else. You know what I mean? Like, got his own business, different investments. Like I said, I'm gonna have him on the show. I'm definitely gonna get him. I just gotta figure out how to get this goofy motherfucker over here, man. This nigga, he's a weirdo. He want me to go to his house. I'm tired of going to that nigga out. Nigga, bring your dumb ass over here, nigga. I love you though. Yeah. But yeah, man, y'all keep anybody that y'all know that's going through anything, man, in y'all prayers. If y'all religious, even if you ain't religious, man, just pop up on him, man. You know, hi, send him a text, call, email, do whatever it is that you do to help this individual know that they're wanted, that they're loved, that they're appreciated. That's all motherfuckers suffering from depression needs, is to show that. Don't tell us, show us. You know what I mean? But here I am with Talk My Shit, man. This is another episode. I think it was pretty decent. What y'all think? Holla at your boy. I'm out this motherfucker. Oh, you ain't gonna hit me hit, man.